What's going on, all my loyal Dragonites out in the Dragon Den? King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro Series Scorpion. But before we have a look at the figure, let's take a look at today's sponsor. With Father's Day just around the corner, why not pick up your dad a gift from Jewel Gallery? Shopping for dad is never easy, however Jewel Gallery has you covered. Rings, watches, necklaces, and other jewelry, Jewel Gallery is your one-stop shop for Father's Day. So come in and find your perfect Father's Day gift at Jewel Gallery, where it's all about the ring. And so here we have Scorpion pose and out of the packaging. Now unfortunately Scorpion does not come with any accessories, so let's move on to his details. For those of you who are unaware, this is the second time Hasbro has given us this version of Scorpion. However, I think I prefer this version over that previous version because this one looks so much better in comparison. He is using the exact same head sculpt, which looks fantastic, however the paint job on it just makes it look that much better. The flesh tone is painted really nice, and the light green with the dark green on his mask looks even better on this figure. His body is cast in this really nice light green plastic, and just like with the previous release, he has the line work on his costume. He has some dark green painted at the top of his neck, but overall most of the color scheme on this figure is done in this light green plastic. And just like with before, he does have his Scorpion pack attached to his back. His arms continue that very nice line work, and it's a very good look for Scorpion. Moving on to his gloves, Scorpion does have dark green gloves which look nice. There is a sculpted line on them. Now unfortunately it's not sculpted all the way around, which is one thing I wish they had done with this figure. But his gloves are done in that dark green plastic, which does make the figure look that much better. Scorpion also has on a pair of dark green trunks, and you can see there is some painted detail on his torso. It probably would have looked better if this was sculpted on, but it is really clean on the paint. And moving down to his Scorpion's legs, they continues that line work that we saw on the top of his costume. It's still done in that very nice lime green, and as we get to his boots, he is wearing darker green boots. Because his boots are a separate piece, they are cast in that dark green plastic, which makes the look very consistent. Standard Marvel Legend boots with no real detail on his feet, unfortunately. And finally we have a look at his Scorpion pack, which has his very long tail attached to it. His tail continues that line work that we saw with the rest of his costume, and at the tip of his tail we do have a silver stinger. So overall a much needed repaint from that previous Scorpion figure. So with his details out of the way, let's compare him to our usual suspects. Here we have Scorpion posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally here we do have Scorpion posed next to that previous Marvel Legends Scorpion. So as you can see, much needed improvement from that previous figure. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's move on to his articulation. Scorpion has a ball hinge in his neck. Arms go out to the side and do a full 360. Bicep swivel and double hinged elbows. Basic swivel hinge at his wrist. Ball joint in his upper torso and a waist swivel. Legs kick forward, back, out to the side, and we have a thigh swivel. Double hinge in the knee. Swivel at his boot, hinge in his foot, and forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. And finally his tail is on a very sturdy wireframe. So very good articulation here on Scorpion, and I love the wireframe tail. So with everything said and done, let's get Scorpion posed for my final thoughts. The Marvel Legends retro carded Scorpion is a much needed improvement from that previous figure. The color scheme on this Scorpion pops so much better, and it looks like your classic version of Scorpion. I do like the added paintwork on his face, giving him flesh tone rather than casting him just in that green plastic. Hasbro really did listen to the fans, giving us a more classic version of Scorpion. However, they did give it to us at a price increase. Where that original Scorpion figure was $20, this version just on the retro card is going to run you $27. At the time I'm making this video, I'm not sure if Big Bad Toy Store still has this figure up for sale, but I did get mine from Big Bad Toy Store. If you missed out on this figure, chances are secondhand market is the only way to get hold of them at this point. I really recommend you pick him up if you're a fan of the classic Spider-Man, because this color scheme really does scream classic Scorpion. Before we wrap up this video, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, the Jewel Gallery. And as always, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out all my other action figure reviews and Marvel Legend videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, and other goodies, and ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragon Knights coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, take care, be safe, and I'll see you next time.